Ladies and gentlemen, clear your schedule, mute your phones. This one is going to be an absolute barn burner. Let's get into the action here. ENCE on their map pick of Nuke. We'll start on the T side here, and it's a very basic approach and very fast, as you might expect. Chaotic as usual. Snappy opens things up. A flurry of flags ensues, and we've got a 2 versus 2. Bomb not to be planted, but we have got the Molotov towards heaven. It's going to buy them a lot of space here.
God damn, they had control of that round for maybe 1 second, and then Dihar comes back into it with a couple of kills. Otherwise, Heroic, if they could slow it down in that moment, they might just have the round. It was a 2-on-4, but it only lasted a second. And now the retake is going to be on instead. Yabi and Tessis, see if they can coordinate between the two. One from Hut, one from Heaven. Sampayas might be the first victim. Crouched in, that needed to be a kill. He had the chance. And now, Yabi, how do you get out? I don't even think you can. Crossfire is in effect, and he's going to get a bullet to the face. Instead, it'll be ENCE that picks up the pistol.
And what's the reaction with the CTs? You can see they don't have much to work with.
They really don't. That door is no more. A little bit of a chance here. Yabi's going to pick up the first kill. The spray is just beautiful. A couple go his way. ENCE is going to be able to get the return, but now Tessis is on the move, which might be even more interesting because that... Oh, they're both pushing. They're not even boosted up. They both fell down. So this could be very hard to read for ENCE. Even if they win this fight, Snappy might not realize that there's a second player already there. So 3-on-3, but a lot of information for Heroic to work with. Oh, look at Snappy. Yeah, he's thinking about it. He's just going to check. Oh, running straight in there. That's heartbreaking. But again, that's that mind game. You don't expect for there to be two players pushing the ramp in that fashion.
Still anyone's round. It's wide open here as the bomb is planted. No kids, bear in mind. And a beautiful shot here coming in from the D-Has Galil. It looks like it won't be enough, though. The force buy is successful for Heroic. It's going to be 2-1 overall. They could swarm. They could take him down quickly. The pounce maneuver is coming in now. Yeah, this position's making me very nervous at the moment. The flashbang couldn't have been any better. Good for Tessis with the spray. Oh, he lines them up and knocks them down. 4 kills that go his way. And Dihar out there on the silo just on his own. I've no idea how that was so successful. I really thought that first flashbang was going to ruin him. It just didn't turn out that way. Tessis back in form again. So like I said, just trying to suggest there could be a lower drop coming through. Yabi patrolling the squeaky door, but a player's already snuck out. That's going to be Snappy. So aware, though, so confident. Beautiful shot. Brings it back to a 4-on-4.
He's just walked in.
It always makes me so anxious when this player's made.
On.
Oh, no! And he gets away with it as well. There was a T-side player in that smoke. ENCE can't believe it.
He's got to be so confused. He's got to be wondering how on earth has he escaped? Where is he? He's looking for him in the right spot. He's got the right idea and a good headshot to follow it up. Sees the second player up on the high ground. And this is that confidence we were talking about yesterday. He's not afraid to find anyone here. A second kill for ENCE. Tessis and Shush now in a 2 versus 2. Shush will get the first one there. And we'll see. There should be a bomb plant coming through. Sampayas able to put it down. They have 1 flashbang on Sampayas, so they might be able to shrink away from the bomb site. Maybe set a bit of a play. But Tessis, that could have been a kill. That probably should have been a kill.
Probably should have been. And Shush, he's in towards T-spawn right now. The round's not necessarily over. He's got to look into this. The bomb's only just planted, but the first interaction's coming up, and he will be taken down. Great round there from ENCE. Fighting 2 for Nail. A bit of a nightmare scenario with the push in towards squeaky door. Looked like Tessis had done absolutely everything there. Stole a kill away. Fortunately, a couple of players without helmets, most notably Tessis and Cadian, so watch out for that. Yabi, though, so strong in this position. Ready for the duels here. First one will be his, no problem at all. He gets the dink on the second as well. It's an absolute massacre as ENCE get nothing done. Smoked off, fragged out, and just 2 players remain now, Dihar and Madden. Yeah, you can see Madden knows the round's over. Nothing he can do here, no access. And at this point, it's just about causing some sort of financial damage if possible. But that's going to be a difficult kill. Cadian spots Dihar towards outside. He takes significant damage now. Madden will pull one back, so maybe we're not done just yet. If you get this kill towards the hut, you never know.
He's certainly setting up for it. Good shot. That's so crisp, isn't it? Dihar and Madden 2 versus 5 into now a 2-on-3 and making the drop down, connecting with his teammate down below. Tessis is already in position, and I think this position should be enough to win the round for Heroic. At least just 1 kill will do it, and he's going to get it easily, picking up Dihar. And again, 1 versus 2 here. Madden in the back line. It'd be a monstrous round. He's looking for the ace, Henry.
It was a 4-on-2, Anders, and he could definitely do this. Gets the damage, and unfortunately, Cadian will find him.
So the fact that he looks to be off to a hot start is playing against ENCE at the moment. They still want to be quick with it again, Henry. They're coming through the
here we go.
Right onto the bomb side. Yabby is good for another kill, and now they're trying to get the dive down through the vent. So it might be a quick bomb plant, actually.
Yeah, they've got a few variations of these upper takes. This time diving down the vents. It is going to be the force buy, but it's not working out too well for them now. First 2 frags go against them, but the bomb has been planted. It's going to be down to Madden and Sunpires to try and clutch out here.
They even have a couple of flashbangs, so there might actually be a way to slow this down. And Heroic are taking their sweet time, Henry. They're really slowed down.
Right.
I hate everything about this. Why are they not moving faster? They're 5 on 3, and they act like they're scared at the moment. Madden's getting a kill, Sunpires on the other side.
There's no time.
Now it's a 2 versus 3. There's absolutely no time. The spray is perfect, and I think the round is over. Heroic, what has gone wrong?
That is unbelievable. We talked about these upper rushes, fun and exciting to watch with this ENCE team. You see Nerds is trying to keep that attention towards upper while his teammates dive down the vents. And the retake just non-existent here. Sunpires finishes them off. It's a huge round to pick up.
Taking it towards the ramp instead, so might just be trying to get that deep angle and hope for something here. Dihas in the mix, yeah, they're going for it again, but this time getting crossfired between Yabby and Shush, and that's a strong defense.
They love this tactic. They'll throw it in 5 or 6 times a half. Madden is down here. He's very low on health as well. He'll do well to cause any further damage at this stage. They're going towards ramp and walking into the scope of Cadian.
This could be horrible. Oh, especially if you don't have your rifle out. You definitely need that. Oh, he's jumped right down, and Cadian able to catch him, and no scope on top. It's magnificent.
What a play from Cadian. Cool as a cucumber. They jump over him.
Could see Stown is looking very nervous down there. He's holding 2 different positions. Not quite sure where he's supposed to put that crosshair of his. But the time is running against ENCE. 27 seconds.
Oh, wow.
They've just dropped down. He might have the perfect timing. Yep. He set it up, Henry. Here we go. Snappy gets 1 kill, and there comes Dia with a backstab, taking down Yabby. Down to 17 seconds. The bomb picked up by Nurch just as we speak, and they should be able to get a very clean bomb plant here. Dia's controlling the high ground for the double and leaving Stown locked out of the bomb site in a 1 versus 2.
A perfectly played round from Dihas so far. As you might expect, he's having a wonderful tournament thus far. It's down 2 frags to his name, 100 HP, but no utility. He has got the defuse kit, out of position, but not out of skill. That's a great shot towards heaven. Surely can't find Nerds there, and it will be ENCE bouncing back once again. The outside play works out for them.
On this kind of a force-up, but that's where they're at right now. Not for the first time in the half either. Just a little bit of a spray coming through. Snappy is taking some significant damage. I don't know how, but they managed to find him. Cadian just searching it out. Shush gets the 1, and you could tell in his mind he was ready for the second. Not going to go that way. Still a 3 on 3, and still 40 seconds left.
The fact it's silent, he needs to get a bit of information as Cadian scrambles towards the upper bomb side. Nice smoking towards the HUD as well. They'll have to go out squeaky here.
That's going to put some pressure on. Only 10 seconds on the clock right now. They need to move. They need to find Cadian with absolutely no interruption, or they're going to lose the round. The lineup is so good for Cadian. But Sunpires, I don't know how he's done it, but he's come right for the smoke. Takes him down. The jumping Mac 10 comes in from Tessis, and he'll find both the last 2 kills. That's a good cleanup. And another miracle round here for Heroic. That
round 13 coming up next. Been very fast-paced so far. I thought Sunpires might have done enough there, but he was desperately trying to reload the orb in all the chaos, and it doesn't quite work out for him. While they do this outside wall of smokes pretty much every single round, kind of nullifies his vision, unable to make huge amounts of impact here, but Nerds certainly can. Jumping out of the squeaky door, Yabby will find him though. He's been a bit of a nuisance in that position. And another opening frag here. Dihap, oh my god, the movement, the awareness there, the pre-fire towards the heart. He pulls it right back, but down towards the garage. Like we said, Cadian might be moving around at this point, and he has. He's changed things up, and it's Heroic running away with the round once again. They've got a 4-on-2 lead. Snappy in a prime position to get the kill towards heaven, but they're not giving him anything.
They've had a hard time closing out these rounds really favorably, Heroic, so you'd love to see them do this time. Sunpires, that was some nice tapping. I thought he maybe had the second one on down, but 1 versus 3, Snappy with the bomb on his back. He can get the bomb plant down, and nobody's really there to stop him, so...
If he can get this kill towards single door and Shush, it's on, because the bomb is ticking at some pace now. And unfortunately for him, it doesn't work out. Nice effort there. Bomb planted once again, but it's going to be Heroic, confirming the half victory here as they pose 8 rounds in round number 14. We've got 2 Galils, 3 AKs, bare bones in terms of the utility, and Snappy once again trying his luck at the squeaky door. Not necessarily a rush, but he's going to give it his best shot to find that opening frag, and he's delivered on his promise. 2 kills here for ENCE, and can he finish things off with the clock? My god, yes he can! And Cadian, the last player remaining.
Tenacious move from Snappy. He just took over the bomb site and never looked back.
A solo upper rush.
Really
Why not?
The Glock has come out, and Acadian kind of almost wishing it looked like that it was actually a B plant, but the fact that it's at the A bomb site, I don't think there's anything you can do here, unfortunately. They're holding heaven, and they're going to be holding out towards the lobby and the squeak door, so yeah, you can try, but he's going to get shut down instead.
Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. A nail-biter of a first half, leaving us in an 8-7 scoreline in favor of Heroic. Will ENCE be able to rewrite the script in the second act? As we only see 3 players of Kevlar here, it's very fast-paced in towards that upper bomb site, and the first kill should be delivered momentarily, but they've got a wide-open plan.
There's
nothing that can be done.
They had grenades, they had flashes for the ceiling, and there was no one there to receive. The bomb is going to be planted. There is a smoke, but no kills. So this is going to be a very tricky retake coming through. They use the smoke to try and mask their run out onto the scaffolding there. It's going to be a couple of kills going their way. Tessus with a shot onto Sunfires, and Madden's on his own. They're absolutely getting slaughtered. Up in heavens, down with the double. They had the smoke to try and get out, and it just didn't matter. No one's going to be looking at that T-roof.
Yeah,
you would never expect someone to be here. And you could, oh no, that's not what you want to see, but they still don't know. They're not aware of it. Shush! Blinded. He just had no clue. Oh, I'd love to see that. He must have thought that was one of his teammates.
I thought he was done for with the sound cue.
Yeah.
You'd think there's no way he survives that. They'll be aware of his position, but no, it was such a sneaky little maneuver up the ladder. Yabi will eventually find him, but once again, huge advantage here for ENCE, and they are forcing the issue as well. Not resting on the laurels here, not holding the crossfires. They want to get stuck in. Snappy will be punished. Same story for Nerds as well. And once more, Heroic have pulled it back here, recovering what seemed to be a desperate scenario, but there is an ace up their sleeve, Anders. The Max 7 in the vents.
Brutal tool to try and see if they can save the round with. Scout from Diha, he's repositioned, and they're not ready for it, but he's not ready for the flank either. Stown coming in and shooting him in the back. That's some good timing. They really crunched that ramp position.
We're not done yet, though. He can do this.
Range, really, Henry, a shotgun. It's long range, this one. Oh, when he just, they go unchecked.
The Molotov hit him. They hurt him. So that was the problem. 4 players in the ramp room. They're going to commit down towards lower, but Sunpies is here, joining Snappy as well. Should be very difficult to take him down, but he's caught out of position. Behind the bomb side now, and the Molotov landing at his front door.
The move from Sunpius. You're right, his feet were on fire. He's in the back, but he's good for one more kill. He's made it a double. Snappy's now chiming in. If they've locked it down, that's all they needed. What a risky maneuver to run at the back of the silo like that. He could have been killed in transition. He could have just been standing right on top of the flames and died with no kills at all, but brilliant stuff from the Spanish sniper.
It was a pretty useless Molotov anyway.
Diha having to play the mirror position for what he was doing a lot of the time on the T side, and he is just, I don't know how, Henry, but he's done it. He's found that kill.
It's so much conviction every single time. He was doing this yesterday. It's always through the smoke, it's always precise, and he's always one step ahead. Gets himself a double frag. He's over the triple as well. Yabi finally shuts him down, but the damage has been done. 4 on 3 now as they start to encroach towards that heaven position. He's trying to deny the boost up. That's really nice work from Snappy. You can say that again. The double kill. The spray transfer from hell as he confirms the round, denies the bomb, and now just Yabi in towards the lobby. That is wonderful from the in-game leader.
Map here, but this is going to be another round for ENCE, and that means they're once again very, very competitive. Yabi electing to save the AK, which I can't really blame them for. If Heroic keep going towards the B bomb site, they should get blown up. There is a Molotov, so I guess if Sunpies misses a shot here, he could be burned out in the corner. That's probably the only way, but again, he's not one to miss many shots. There's the Molotov we were talking about, pushing him in front. Diha's there to help out, and they finally take him down, but might be too little too late.
20 seconds remaining here. Nerd still towards up, but bear in mind, Cadian, I was about to say he's got a freebie, but he absolutely fumbles the spray. And should be absolutely fine at this point, unless Tessus goes above and beyond, but nothing he can do. And it will be Heroic giving the round up there. Focusing down towards lower. Bear in mind, 4 players went down here at the start of the round. Yabi will remain outside. Speculative spam, and they'd be correct. And thinking Snappy was there, and they get him through the vent. That is huge.
What a wallbang. Yeah, Yabi's been waiting for a rotation for a long, long time. He hasn't found anyone. It's going to be frustrating. There's so much pressure on the B bomb site, but nobody's moving through the yard or the garage. So Yabi's just kind of not doing anything in the round for a long time. 28 seconds, but there's still a player on the A bomb site. Madden is hiding in the corner and ready for them. They don't have any grenades to get rid of him. All he needs is a kill and to buy a little bit of time. There's the first one. Shush around the corner is going to be crouching in to take him down. And we're at 12 seconds. Time is running out on this one. Diha, godlike timing to take down KD. And the bomb is going to get planted on Shush, but he's alone trying to get the spray, and he can't. Diha will take both of them down to win the round and get ENCE up to 12. They're really closing the gap here.
And the wallbang coming through as well, so they baited him out of position and then sprayed him down through the vent as well. But Diha pushing in towards the lobby. That second kill as well, just knowing Shush had to move. Not in a position to deny the walk over the T boxes, but he's going to reposition right now. That's a guaranteed frag. Nice work.
Risky maneuver running out that deep. Someone could have been holding that corner, but it couldn't have been better timing for it. Madden spots a couple of them out. He's going to get smoked off though, and he's not quite sure. Some part of him wanted to move forward there. A little bit of a sloppy spray from Snappy, but it's not going to make a difference in the end. Nertz will hit a headshot and is on for another kill at least, taking down Yabi, and it's a clean round. Nobody dies on the CT side as ENCE towards heaven or hell. Like ENCE, we're doing at least a couple of rounds.
Here we go, Anders. Upper rush. Full send into the upper bomb site, and we're trading out kills. At least Yabi pulls on back here, but Madden has been activated. Starting to do serious damage with this M4. Looking for his third frag, and he delivers. Shush will remain and might be able to pull it back, but Madden can pull up the sidearm and find map points here on Nuke. 15-13.
We got the Dak coming out as well.
Oh, and you know what? I think it's going to be a weapon of the future. Furio showed us it can be very potent indeed, but once again, the upper rush is coming through. Nertz good for one, but smoked off. They might be onto something here, but of course, he's done it again. 26 kills with Diha. It must be the 6th through the smoke at this point. How does he keep doing it?
I have no idea, but he knows something that the rest of us don't. It's ridiculous. Cadian tapping away. You've got to be careful. That auto sniper up there could easily bring you down. Snappy relocating, and somehow the whole thing's just come to a bit of a pause. They're on the bomb side, but Tessus doesn't feel the space to plant the bomb. He doesn't feel safe enough to do it. Down with 2 big kills, and now jumping down. Snappy, it's madness, and he's going to get killed for it as well. What a bold move, but it backfired on him, and Tessus will find a shot. Sonpius, can he close out the game on this one? No, definitely not. Oh my heart attack moment! Cadian, the main character, making a bit of a movie for himself. Could have been the beginning of the end here for Heroic. They want to get this into overtime. And Sonpius, oh my god, he let one slip by. You're waiting for it. That's patience for you, and that's experience. 9 out of 10 players in the world would have pulled the trigger, and if you miss that shot, then you have to go up the angle instead. That is ice cold.
3 more frags will do it here. Advantage ENCE. They'll make their way in towards the upper bomb side, but Madden chomping at the bit to get stuck in. Cadian hits an absolute banger. There is one more player in towards the rafters here. It's Snappy. Can't find much more than one. Have they done enough to take us to overtime? 30 seconds remaining. Cadian scrambling down the vent, and it's Sonpius to do it all. He's in position. Can he find the first shot? Oh, no, he cannot. Heroic have done enough to take us to overtime. This semi-final is just starting to heat up. Heroic, with their backs to the wall, have to give it absolutely everything, but they've done enough.
ENCE, they had the economy, they were in cruise control of the finish line. What is the flip?
Did you see that?
No, not even on the replay. My eyes, I need a slow motion replay, much slower than that.
Oh my god, let's get back into it. This is the semi-final we are looking for, and it's Yabi taking extensive damage but recovers, takes down Snappy towards that ramp room. Molotov in, D-Hat will have to retreat here, so the ramp.
Let's see how this plays out. Nertz, he's the one that's going to receive this Molotov, I think, if it lands correctly.
He knows.
Put some pressure on him. Yeah, he does know it's down. You're right, he's just stepping into the timing. Is godlike, and they actually don't even go for the A-bomb side. They just get the kill out there, and now they're going to fall back down 5 versus 3.
I think they're just waiting to see what Stan could do with that. He was aware a player would be towards outside. That should confirm the round at this point. 5 versus 2. Madden will give it his best shot here. He's towards the window room. Bomb to be planted. I don't think he can deny it. He can get the kill and the follow-up, but that was his only opportunity. 5 versus 1 now. Excellent work here from Heroic. Back on their feet, and as they take the lead once again, 1-0 in overtime here.
Flashes you can throw from the CT side to try and retake the yard, so Heroic got a little bit nervous that that's going to be coming in, but smokes are going up, and they're going to take a hard left in towards the mini position. Nertz sprays them down through. One of them burns alive, and Shush finally with a kill in return, but it might be, oh no, it's not too late. Somehow they're actually doing it. Sonpius, look at the pressure that he's under. 1 full shot, and he's dead. There comes the spray. Yabi to find him, and Snappy out in the open. Picked off by Cadian. What an incredible turnaround. I have no idea how they won this round. They lost the first.
Both teams being tested Right to the absolute limits of their abilities here. And Yabi, this was a key duel here. Sumpire waiting for his opportunity to try and defend that upper bomb site. As they do recover the round once again, 2-0, and you can see even in overtime, Sumpire buying 2 orbs. He's down to just the Famis now, so money is a factor. As we see the upper rush coming through, big spray down comes in. Sumpire makes the Famis work. They've got the man advantage, and Tessis is low as well. 6 points of health, has to get the hell out of there. Could still be spammed as well. Sumpire's looking to get an AK-47 if possible. Successfully finds one here, but it's a 3 versus 2. Tessis is still low, he's towards lobby. This is all about Yabi. It looks unlikely they can do anything with this, but maybe he gets a kill. Bomb goes down, that should be it. At least ENCE will get one on their CT side here.
40 seconds on the clock as well. Nerds on the high ground. They've tried to do this. Last time it was Diha on the flank, and it worked in regulation, but Tessis is well aware. He realizing that they're going to be up there, and nearly gets the timing to spray them both down. Are you going to expect for there to be another player at Squeak, though?
He knew exactly what was going on there. Shush, you're right, in a prime position to really bring this one home. There's the frag towards main entrance. Nice flash towards the CT vent as well. Buys himself some space for the interaction with Madden, but he's ready for it. Nerds will pull a frag back as well. Yabi left in a 2 versus 1 clutch. Needs to find a quick kill, and he can't do it. It will be ENCE to win the first round of the second half here. Tie things up at 17-17. Upper rush potential here. Not quite though. Oh my god, Madden's is running through the flames. This is insane. He's sending it out, and he's going to get the kill. Not the double though. Tessis and Stan will answer back in kind, blocking off the ramp from as well. They're now stuck in towards that lobby. Heroic.
Saw Heroic against Gamer Legion make a couple of mistakes like this where they actually do go too aggressive, where they're a little bit too active, but this time it's going to absolutely pay off. Stan will find the shot, or maybe the only one that could have brought them back into this round. What possessed Madden? Which he got the kill. That's the most remarkable part. I can't believe that actually worked out for him.
I know. He ran through into what, like 90 damage through the flames, and I guess it's just the unexpected maneuver. You just don't think anyone would actually do that, but Snappy's actually found a kill here. Oh no, he's given it up. I can see what he was going for there. He wanted to get the absolute most out of the play. He needed 2 kills to win this round, right? Otherwise it was done. It's not like a massive nightmare maneuver. And we'll see whether ENCE just want to throw the kitchen sink towards upper. Apparently not. Dehab looking for the outside pick once more, and he'll get it. Finds Cadian. Double overtime on the cards here.
That's a strong kill to begin the round with. Stalin always being found as well. No one can hide from Diha. He's the one that did the damage. Sure, Snappy got the last bullet in. I don't know how he does it. Every single time, Henry. He's up to 30 kills, sorry, and 23 deaths. So he's had a remarkable game once again. A 3 versus 5. And Heroic, the way back into double overtime is looking good for ENCE. I don't know if there's anything Heroic could do. 5 versus 3. Surely this is a bit of a wash for them. Wow. Completely picked apart.
Great mental fortitude here from ENCE. Great calling from Snappy, mixing it up in overtime as well. No upper rushes here, changing things up.
Stalin is going to be the one to take a look down, but he's looking the wrong way. He's going to get shot in the back for sure. Madden's the one to show up and do it. Stalin's so sure that he was on the hunt.
Madden's a bit confused as to what's going on there. He just giving me a free kill. I couldn't tell you why. He's walked out the vent with his back presented, and that's the opening frag. And now waiting for those reactions. Tessis, though, has done very well to maneuver this one. Great shot as well, 4-on-4, saves the day. That was spiraling.
Well, one more false move and they would have probably lost the round. Sunpire's waiting for ENCE. Should be a free kill right here. Yeah, gun barrel showing first. Easy enough with the AK down below, but the trades continue, and this time headed towards the A-bomb site. The bomb is still, it's down the vent now, so they might be able to do it. Nerds getting a kill on Yabi, but this is a bit of a distraction. Cadian, he has no vision of what's happening inside of the bomb site, and ENCE, they're playing this very, very tight, making a good decision. Nerds gonna get the shot on the Shush, and Cadian way out of position on this one. I don't think there's much he can do.
Beautiful round, once again from ENCE.
Snappy had them wrapped around his finger in this round.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? What a call. They definitely are, but he's in a decent position. Oh, but he looks away at the worst possible time. Nice work here from Shush. Looking to tie things up. They've got the man advantage now, trying to force them down towards lower potentially. They've chosen main entrance as their point of access. Transitioning through hell. I forget the ladder, but Diha once again. Prime position, he won't expect the second, but it doesn't matter. How does he get away with it? I have no idea. Molotov to deny access, and he gets himself a second as well. They might steal this round away. Cadian will have to do it all. Great shot. 2 versus 2 with 15 seconds remaining, Anders.
Running against them. Someone's picked up the bomb, so they're going to go for it right now. No one there to stop it on the heighting. Miraculously, they get the bomb plant down in the fading seconds of the round. Acadian thinking about coming through with a 5-7. He walks right into it, but a headshot. And the other side, held by Sunpire, is not at all bad. Huge round that could well determine the outcome of this particular map.
It's going to become meta. It's going to be a thing. And we'll see whether he can cause any sort of damage with it. In my opinion, a powerful weapon, especially on Nuke. We're in overtime. You're desperate for a round.
This might be quick. This might actually be D-Hard just turning the corner. Yeah, they're going to be running for the flames. They want to go for it. Nerds will get the openings down. They're standing tall. Last bullet left. He gets a triple shutdown. And there's nothing that they could do about this one. ENCE. Good start to the double overtime for them, but Sunpire's here in a 1 versus 4. There should still be no way, right? He's still very locked in. They know where he is, and 2 of them have plenty of health, and they're sure to finally find them. The auto sniper not really playing an effect on it, but 19-20, and
Acadian and Sunpire. And speaking of which, Acadian go for that main pick, but he's going to get sprayed down. Madden continuing this strong form on the upper bomb site. Opening pick for ENCE. Bear in mind, 1 round will lock in. And this particular map so far, I have to say, it's all been chaotic, non-stop action. High-octane Counter-Strike, and Sunpire is perfectly positioned to get that first kill. Finds Yabi, jumping for information as well. Drops a smoker Squeaky, trying to retreat here. And he gets himself yet another frag. That's the bomb dropped as well. Round locked in. Shush and Stown have got nothing to say about this one. Too much to do. 5 on 2. And Sunpire's confirms Stown will be dropped as well. Triple kill picked up, and that would have been sensational to close it out. But his hard work has been done. Shush should be dropped momentarily. Map point for ENCE once again. A test of mental fortitude. A test of the in-game leaders. Acadian this time challenging the AWP. Sunpire's best in once again. Looking to close things out. They've got the man advantage. Not dissuaded by the flashbang. He holds strong on the angle here. He keeps pushing as well. It's unbelievable. Snappy will back him up. They find the bomb. Is this going to be enough right now? It looks like we might be done here on Nuke. Surely there's no way out of this one.
What a time for Snappy to be there, the ultimate captain, saving his sniper. And D-Hard's going to take down Stown. Yabi and Tessa's 2 versus 5. I think you might be right, Henry. I don't think there's any way for Heroic to bring this one back. They've done it once already, but this is too much. Sunpire finds another one, 29 kills on the Spaniard. It's just Yabi left, 1 versus 5. And there's no way in hell he's going to be able to survive this one. He's found by a Madden. And ENCE, they win Nuke again versus Heroic.
What a game that was, ladies and gentlemen. That sets the tone for this semi-final. Amazing scenes. Every single player on the server turned up, and especially that man on your screen right there, D-Hard, the smoke criminal. Every single shot seemed to connect. Such an exciting game, right down to the wire. That is more like it. Taking them right down to the wire once again. It's a very important pistol, and Nerds to kick things off. It gets a bit of information towards middle.
Yeah, they're going straight for it, aren't they? Bit of a jump. That's actually scary. The clock on the other side. It's D-Hard who's the first casualty of Overpass. Yabi just up close, fearless. No backup for him either. No one there to help him out if anything went south. Madden will take one in return though, and he's ready for the second fight. Yabi's still good with a Glock at range. It's supposed to be a disadvantage, but he's making it work.
Taking matters into his own hands and delivering on all fronts here. They've still got a smoke. They have the man advantage, and the CT reaction allows them to have 2 players still towards B. Nerds in the bathrooms here, and he's going to be tested. Yabi's trying to cause some sort of distraction here as the bomb rotates back towards A. Nice work from Nerds.
Okay, 3 versus 3. There's plenty of time on the clock here. Footsteps being heard. Certainly the jump. I don't think he spotted Tessus. Yeah, he comes right back in. That must have been like a magic trick for Nerds. He feels like he's jumped to clear it,
right,
but somehow Tessus ducks right under, so he's just dead almost every single time there. That's a bit unfortunate. Yabi looking for his 3rd kill, but the bomb is going to be planted, and it's on Sunpires and Snappy to try and bring it back, and Snappy not even waiting for his teammate, just going straight for it. That's risky. Obviously, if he gets the kill, maybe there's a chance, but now it's all on Sunpires.
Not really much he can do with this one, Anders, I'm afraid. 3 versus 1. Yabi has already secured the round. It's just whether he can find a couple of kills, hold on to his Kevlar. If he finds a frag and keeps himself alive, that would be great, but it's not going to happen. Pretty clean and convincing round there. 3 AKs otherwise. We've got a mid-stack, all 5 players for ENCE. On the A side of the map here, 3 towards bathrooms, 2 in connector. Here comes the first play. Lots of damage inflicted, and Nerds, he gets a double kill. Continuing his rampage in Riyadh. The top-rated player of the tournament so far has potentially stolen the round away. What a play that was.
How on earth does he get away with that double? They really weren't ready. One of them, I think, had a grenade in hand, and now almost a kill for DR. Look at the timing on that one. There's still a 4 and 3, and Snappy's there to pick it up. I don't know why he's re-peeking it. It's fine. Just a 2 on 4. Play it safe. They must be very, very fired up on the ENCE side. They feel like they just have to fight for everything in the moment. Yabi and Stown, don't underestimate them. They can still win this round.
Oh, they absolutely can. They've got an open B bomb site, smoke down towards Heaven as well, and getting a lot of space towards CT is going to be Yabi. He's actually got himself towards Graffiti as well. Smoke down at short. This is actually advantage for Heroic, I would say.
It might well be. That smoke making life very tricky, but scouts on the other side. And Yabi, they don't have a kit, obviously. They're going to have to be quick with it on this one. They know where he is. Easy shot, low health player. Deagle's up next, and Madden's not able to connect with it. It's a 10-second defuse on that other side, and Yabi's picking them apart at the moment. He got a bunch of kills in the pistol round, and now he's looking to see if he can clutch this one. Yeah, there's nothing, unfortunately, Sunfires can do. Nice shot! Oh my god! That is epic.
Well, Heroic somehow, someway win the round after losing the first 2 kills towards that connector, courtesy of Nerds, a 5 versus 3. He got that frag back, but you're dead on. Why he repicks the AK is confusing, to say the very least, and I think that might be the reason they give the round up. A brilliant shot from Sunfires, but as you mentioned, no kit.
Awkward.
Yeah, doesn't quite extinguish, doesn't give him the gap he was looking for.
Yeah, because you can look over that. If the smoke pops right in front, you could create a bit of a one-way. Probably what he wanted to do. Tessus. Easy shot onto Nerds, will take him down. And Snappy's in a bit of trouble here. Look at Yabi. Ooh, that's a nice headshot. That had to be instant. Diha's there to take on over. But again, 3 versus 2. Bombs down. You're absolutely right. This defense could actually work out. What a risk it is for ENCE to have invested everything into this round. Yeah, it might create like a bit of a gap on the right-hand side.
That's all I can imagine. It lands like deep in Monster. Yeah, so it's oh, that's... What a protocol. That's pretty sick, but you can still see there's a gap there, so Diha can work with it. This is just a remedy to a very unusual problem. And it's kind of working out, but they're taking a lot of damage on Rue here. Double spray down from Diha. Looks like they've done enough, and this Force Spy is looking very promising now. Shush with 12 points of health. Sunfires will close things out here, and it all works out in the end. 2-1. ENCE will post their first round here.
I'm great. I wasn't going to mention it, Henry. You're outing yourself.
I was so out. I sprinted back. I was in the bathroom. I could hear over the tannoy, and we're getting back into the game. I had to zip up my trousers and it's sprint over here.
They should be the favorites to at least make the grand final in a tournament like this. Although ENCE is making that job very, very tricky at the moment. Good kill for Tessus.
Yeah, Nerds spotted the shadow there, tried to reposition to a stronger angle, doesn't work out for him, and now Madden has to try and find multiple kills, delivers on the first, a magnificent spray on the second as well, takes a man advantage back, and Sunfires vaults up on the dice boxes here. Can't stay alive though. Beautiful shot from Cadian. Back to a 3-on-3, and it might be a bit of a reset as well. They're going to peel off here. They've got no utility, but they have got the manpower. 1 M4 for Shush.
15 seconds, Henry.
It's a great position though. Madden's definitely good for 1. And with it, they don't even have time really to plan. What's the play here? They're still walking.
Just don't know. Bombs on the ground, and that's it. The crossfire works. Diha with the double, but
Heroic will have to operate with pretty much nothing here. A couple of P250s, some Glocks. And Sunfire's looking to farm some cash here. First kill is his, no problem whatsoever. $600 in the bag. Looking for 1,200. The AWP wants to be fed. And he's doing significant damage as well. One more shot might be possible. How's he still alive here? Tucks himself in towards the playground, calls to the backup. Here comes the cavalry as Nerds gets the triple spray down. What a tournament he's had so far. Continues to deliver round after round, Anders.
And even the double MP9, you know, it kind of sucks to be running up against
and
one
against
of
the
those.
MP9 as well, you're dead on.
Oh, here we go. Deep nade, it lands right on top of the spray, Madden.
That's sick.
You'd like to see it.
Yeah,
if you're Shush, though.
I'd love to see that. He knew he had a kill going there, and it's going to be not the second, unfortunately. Snappy does a lot of damage towards Yabi. Sunfires spots 1. He's got the information, but Tessus beats him to the punch. Taking the man advantage here, looking for their 3rd round. Bit of a bonus scenario, a weird round here. Remember, he could have got the AWP, but opted for the SMG. Didn't really do much with it. A missed shot. Cost Cady in his life here. That's a misstep. Diha more than happy to pick up the pieces. And in towards A we potentially go. Tessus is already close towards the bomb site. It's down to Nerds now. Amazing performance so far on Overpass. Can he keep it going?
He's the only one at the bomb site. So backup has been called for, though. He's cool. The double spray is just absolutely perfect. Madden, he was the reinforcements, and he's dead now. But ENCE is still putting out the damage. A triple kill on him as he expertly defends the bomb site and puts ENCE at 5. But still, they've taken some massive risks at the beginning of this half. Yeah, it's making me really uneasy.
Uncharacteristic of Heroic as well. Normally quite stoic in these scenarios. But you can see that they're floundering somewhat. Not looking comfortable here in Overpass, and it's going to have to be heavy commitment down towards Long. And guess who's waiting for them? Pius, he hits a collateral. Yabby dropped, Shush tagged. And they're going to have to continue their push. The bomb is here. They might be able to get a plant out of this one, but being spammed down as well. Pius finally misses a shot. Now they've got something to work with. The AWP has been recovered, and they might actually be able to get a plant. We've got a CT spawn booster. You might not anticipate this. And Shush can't do anything with the AWP. He's naded before he can even pull out the scope. Deagles remain otherwise. TeSeS and Stown known to be deadly with these Desert Eagles. Recovering the AWP. If they can run the timer down, if TeSeS can get one and do some damage and set up Stown with a clutch, you never know. There's the first. That's what we were looking for. Now there's the shot with the AWP. 2-on-2. This is definitely possible now. Desert Eagle has to connect, and it's a 1 versus 1. They've actually potentially pulled this one off. ENCE has run out of bullets here. Has to go to the USP. Can he finish things off here? He can, and he has got enough time. Recovers the AWP. That was way too close. All things considered, the half buy still goes in their favor, but still. And control themselves a little bit. That was beautiful from TeSeS. Stown definitely making things complicated. It was ENCE who ran out of bullets, relying on the sidearm there. Gets it done. Not going to be rushing through the flames this time. Snappy, though.
This is a bold play. He might be able to get the flick. He's walked right through Cadian, had the rifle out. He was in the process of throwing a grenade, Cadian, and he could have got caught completely, but they're looking decent on this one. Madden's gone down. Diaz with the FAMASA on the other side. Very hard to hold this one, especially because you lost control of barrels. Yeah, Stown just dropping down through the smoke. Double smoke on Heaven, not really necessary, but who cares?
No one cares. It's all fine. Round should be secure. I said that with bated breath, but Shush takes some damage through the smoke there, but job has been done by looks of things here. Nice grenade as well. That will confirm it. They'll have to fall back. Pius will find TeSeS lurking elsewhere on the map. Bit of a calling card of his. You'll normally see him lurking up towards Long and Overpass. Time and time again, Anders, so ENCE Abbey, the exact same maneuver, looking for the kill towards short.
And it might be easy on some of these rounds because they just don't have the weaponry or the grenades on the other side. Good flash, good grenade around the corner, but Snappy's up close and personal. And that submachine gun will take care of business. He can't quite get the 180, but they're still trading favorably at the moment. Still fine, wow. Madden, he couldn't escape. He needed to jump back down behind here, and now Diha, just with the pistol in hand. Sunpire showing up at the last possible second to save his teammate. Oh, the timing is amazing. And Cadian, 20 health on his own. I can't believe Sunpire was there just in the nick of time.
Well, Cadian, he does like a clutch. It has to be said, Anders. And this one's well within his wheelhouse. Bomb should be planted unless he gets spammed. Oh, just like that. Unfortunately, the USP will get the better of him. Nice work from Sunpire. Aware as usual.
They need another strong round at the very least here in the first half. I feel like 4 rounds could be done, but man, it's going to be tricky. What an expertly timed shot from Cadian to take down Madden, but Snappy's taking control of the other side of the map. He's going to be pushing forward, and who knows what happens. This is actually could be a huge stick in the wheel off Heroic that are trying to push. They're pushing forward, and maybe Snappy's going to be shot at the back. Who knows? Oh, double kill to enter with here for Heroic.
He's got to kill Elise, tucks himself in behind the sandbags. Once again, wants to get the most out of this scenario. Doesn't want to just get 1 kill. Deny the plan if possible. Gets that. Can he get the double? He's close. Has done so much damage, and he knows it as well. Gets it. This is an expert round from Snappy here. 1 minute on the clock. Smoke down towards Monster. Needs some backup desperately, but where are the rest of Heroic? They're nowhere to be seen. Stown is rotating. He's actually holding the flanks. TeSeS smoked off for now, and Snappy is on an island. TeSeS will find him through the smoke.
I can't believe it ends like that. It was a magical round for Snappy. He came in the same way they did. They checked the whole bomb site and still couldn't find him. Nice shot from ENCE. Grenade's not going to get the kill here, but might soften up TeSeS. Lands a little bit further behind him, though. And ENCE wants to move forward. He really wants to find TeSeS before he escapes the bomb site, but it won't be possible. He's already back on the ramp and back towards the monster tunnel. The bomb is planted and inside of the smoke ticking away. ENCE and Sunpire here. Snappy did so much work. Are you going to let that go for nothing? Shush will make sure they get the kill on Sunpire. And now ENCE, he's dropped down. He doesn't have the kit. There's one down on the ramp. There's one up there, but I feel like finding the last 2 players is not going to be possible here.
Not going to happen. Another very, very close round here. But Nerds will have to give it up, hoping to spam them down if possible. We'll have to hold on to the AK-47. The money's going to be broken now for ENCE as Heroic pull one back there. It was a 5 versus 3. Snappy, he thought he might have done enough there with the MP9. The money was pretty broken. A Deagle, 3 rifles, an MP9. And no opening frag found, but maybe Madden can change that. TeSeS more than ready for it though. Holds the playground. And another opening frag here for Heroic. Well, Snappy's up to his old tricks again. Freebie.
Is that the third or the fourth time that he's either directly pushed it or tried him and shut down? He's going to get that one, and look at how it funnels Heroic. They've lost control of the other side of the map, so they know they might as well go for it, making a lot of noise. Easy for Nerds to pick that one up, the spray. He continues a double and nearly the triple. Look at Shush practically bleeding out over at long, running into the Deagle. I can't believe it, that should have been it. Diha getting the kill, and now it's just Shush left. I think they've done enough. I think Nerds has done enough in this round.
So calm in those scenarios. Like, most players would get one, maybe do a bit of damage on the second, but you always know he's going to deliver. What a pickup Nerds has been for ENCE. And Dia to confirm the round as well. Nothing Shush could do. He had about 10 health there, and it's going to be 9-5 here, looking for double digits.
And that was the force-up.
All to play for here. Anyone's round, but a lovely setup here. This position you might not expect it from Snappy. Good for one kill, I would say, at least. There's the kill. Going to try and drop off here. The crossfire is beautiful. 4 versus 2. Double digits on the line, and they've guaranteed it. This is looking magnificent as TeSeS will fight for his life. He's got to find 3 more kills. Doing a good job so far. There's the double. Surely he can't pull this one off.
Oh, Surprise is right there. Coming in from the connector. Great work overall. 10-5 at the end for ENCE.
They need him to come online. And here comes Dia. Deadly. With his P250, looking for the one taps, and TeSeS might give it to him. Not going to happen. Opening frag for Heroic, just what they needed there.
Here's Cadian with the chance to swing, but
Come on,
he's dislocated. Look at it, he walked up on the bench, and that's why I think his crosshair was slightly off. It's so unfortunate.
He can't get going, he can't catch a break. This is getting rough now, 4-on-4. Smoke's being deployed, they're going to commit towards this A side. The bomb is going to fall back potentially, so not committing actually. Going to see whether they force any rotations, catch anyone off guard. And Shush patrolling towards shore here. Is he alone? I believe he is. He's the only player towards B. And now they've lost track of the scenario. He is overworked in his spot now, and he hits the most important shot of the round. Finds the bomb, buys a ton of time. They're going to try and take him down here. He jumps down towards the water, and he is doing such an incredible job here. How is he still alive? He's desperately trying to plant the bomb. We're down to a 3 versus 2, but in favor of Heroic.
Nerds back here sending bullets their way. He's hitting even more headshots. He's out of control at the moment. Madden's trying to take away attention, but Nerds, he won't stop. He can't be stopped here. The duel, he's finally taken him down, but he's taken 3 people with him into the grave. And Yabi, not a kit on him. This is 10 seconds. Madden playing it really, really well. He had a tough time out on long. Yabi's looking for him, and now he knows, Madden, there's no defuse happening. He's got all day. I don't think there's anything Yabi could do. He needed to find Madden right around the corner, and now it's just way too late. He's playing hide and seek. He's going to be so frustrated. Why is he nowhere to be found? And Madden comes in for the kill. Expertly played.
I don't think Madden even knew he was on the bomb side. I don't think he heard the defuse attempt. Cadian has to hit a couple of tags and enable these SMGs to do something here. Oh no! What? Oh, TeSeS. Oh dear, oh dear. He sent his teammate down the river. Cadian is going to be smashing the desk, I think, at that point. All right, Deagles, what have you got? There's a chance of Stown. We know he is good with this particular weapon. The first shot is an absolute beauty. He hasn't got anything left in the tank here. Running out of bullets. He does some damage, but Sun Pius will remove him from the equation. It's going to be Shush with just the USP, and you feel like his days are numbered. So they've got a buy coming up next, but it's 13-5, Anders. It would take a miraculous performance at this stage.
It's heartbreaking to see this happen over and over again.
Like, it must be so frustrating for them. The same scenario, just drop out. You don't even turn up to the semi-final.
Look at the flashes in the hands of Madden already. Shush here. The spray down is amazingly well timed before the flash goes off. Flash comes very, very late in that round. I don't think that's what they needed. Still, somehow it's a 2 versus 2. Sunpies picking up a couple of shots. Madden with the AWP taking over that duty from his friend.
Cadian, look how far away he is. He knows it's over. He can do nothing. He has to save Anders.
You have a list in the back of your head of big rounds, big games where you messed up something, where you didn't turn up. You obviously don't want to be adding to the list here. If you're Cadian, you must be dreaming of this being the one time where you turn it around. You have one more crack at it here before it's too late. 14-15. Yeah, this is how it starts. Disgusting shot from Sunpius.
Yeah, Cadian had one of those in the first half as well. He then picks up the AK-47 and the low HP Madden, watching the flanks, confirms the round. And it's all crumbling once again for the Great Danes. Bombs in this position as well. In terms of the setup, we have Cadian and Tessus on his side of the map. And speaking of Tessus, he'll open things up. Great shot towards Diha. Finds them the advantage, but they have not held on to them so far.
Blind behind the flames. I felt like Diha could have seen that a little bit earlier, but for once he's caught off guard. 3 people defending the bomb site. They have the manpower here, but Zappy with the cracking opening, taking down 2. Now just Cadian in the restrooms fighting on his own. He is surrounded. They're on all sides of him. He has to stay alive. He has to get the kill. There's a no scope to begin with. He's back to take a look at the bomb. It's already been planted behind him. Madden and Sunpius here to try and steal away the hopes and the dreams of Heroic, but for once Cadian has shown up. 2 kills in the round, almost doubling his score.
The one kit they had is down though, Anders. Bear that in mind. The bomb is ticking at some pace now. We're coming up the halfway point, and Madden, he's up close and personal. He wants to take these fights, and so does Sunpius. Rails the first player, 2 versus 2 now. It looks like they might have done enough here, ladies and gentlemen. Heroic are down and potentially out. They'll need 10 rounds in a row with no money to speak of.
For making the grand final. We mentioned earlier, we teased it earlier, but the other semi-final is Vitality versus G2. There's so much great Counter-Strike still to come, but right now for Heroic, this is all it right here. Can they break the curse, or will they fall victims to it again and maybe make it worse for the next time? They just can't get past this stage of the tournament, and it's heartbreaking to watch. Snappy getting picked off. He is down, out swinging against them and has to reload. He doesn't really have any backup here, and they're going to realize they were expecting for someone else to be there, but he was on his own.
So the one-on-one trade doesn't really do anything for Heroic, I'm afraid. If anything, it puts them at a disadvantage. It means the CT defense now is spread thin across the map. You're going to have to make sacrifices somewhere. And it's Cadian. He has got an M4 at least. He's in toward the connector. Not a very active position. It's Tessus alone in towards the A bomb site, and that's where they're focusing. 3 players making their way up for what could just be a contact play. Look how overworked he is. He has so much to look at. 1 smoke in his hand. He's going to throw it towards Monster.
The jumping is making me so nervous because Sunpius on the
other side.
Right.
Good point. He's going to get him as well, isn't he? He's going to get him. Yep. Like you called it, Anders. Well played. I wouldn't have spotted that. And it's going to be Cadian who has to find 2 kills at the very least. He's got the timing.
He does have the timing.
Oh, he's made noise. He's made noise. He's heard. Yep, Nerds has got him.
Oh, no.
They're all going to be aware of it now. They're going to be looking at him. Yep, there it is. It's done. GG, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be a grand final for ENCE, as Heroic just didn't turn up whatsoever in this second map. One of their worst performances I think I've ever seen on this particular map, and
it's got to be. And at the worst possible time as well. You could see the desperation in their play. Shush with a little bit here, but it's really running out. Yabi's actually able to do a little bit more, but Nerds is still alive. Healthy as all hell, and it's just 1 health left. It's Nerd with his 26th kill, and it's ENCE making another grand final.
Undefeated in the tournament so far. Another 2-0 for ENCE. They open up the tournament against Liquid, 2-0. Absolutely blew Cloud9 out of the water, 2-0. And here they are once again against the world's #1 team, Heroic, and make them look absolutely average on their own map pick. What a dominating performance across the board once again. Miraculous scenes here. They're in championship form once again. This team does not want to quit.
They look so poised. The focus is there, the belief in the structure, even with roster changes throughout the last couple of years, they've made it work over and over and